Good evening, my friends. Let me start by telling you this. The best thing in life, in my opinion, is not what you know or what you can achieve. It's the belief that you can rise above anything that stands in your way. Let me break it down for you. See, in life, there are many things that try to knock you down. Life ain't easy, right? You evening, my friends. Let me start by telling you this. The best thing in life, in my opinion, is not what you owe that, but the one thing that can't be taken from you. The one thing that will carry you when nothing else can is your belief in yourself. You have to believe that you're worthy of success. You have to believe that you're worthy of success because you have to believe that no matter how tough it gets, you've got what it takes to rise up. Let me break it down for you. See, in life, there are many things that try to knock you down. Life ain't easy, right? You know that. We all face struggles. We all go through hard times, and there's no way around it. But what separates those who succeed from those who don't is one thing: belief. It's the belief that no matter what happens, no matter how dark things get, you've got the strength, the heart, and the willpower to rise again. The belief that you are worthy of success and you deserve to see your dreams come true. That's the best thing in life, the unwavering belief that you can rise above. And let me tell you something. This belief is not always going to come from the outside world. In fact, it's rarely going to come from the outside world. The world has a way of doubting you, of questioning your every move. There will be people who tell you you're not good enough, people who say you'll never make it, people who laugh at your ambitions and tell you that your dreams are too big. But you can't listen to that. You can't let their doubts become your truth. You have to have belief in yourself when no one else does. You've got to trust yourself when no one else will. And that's where it all begins. And that's when you believe in yourself, there's nothing that can stop you. Sure, life will knock you down. It will challenge you in ways you never imagined. But if you believe you can get back up, if you believe you can overcome, then you've already won half the battle. Because no one ever achieved greatness by staying down. They got back up. They kept going. They stayed in the game long enough to see it through. They stayed in the game long enough to see it through. Now, I know some of you might be sitting there thinking, yeah, Denzel, that sounds great, but it's easier said than done. And I hear you. I understand that. I'm not here to tell you that it's going to be easy, because it's not. Life will challenge you in ways you can't even imagine. You'll face moments where you question everything. You'll face failures, setbacks, disappointments, and heartbreaks. But that's where the power of belief really kicks in. You see, belief is not just about having confidence when things are good. That's easy. Anyone can believe in themselves when the sun is shining. But when the storm hits, when everything around you seems to be falling apart, that's when you have to dig deep. You have to pull from that inner belief, from that strength inside you that says, I am not finished. I am not done. I will rise again. Here's the thing. No matter what happens, no matter how many times you fall, you always have the choice to get back up. Always. You can choose to keep moving forward, to keep pushing toward your goal, no matter how impossible it might seem. That's the power of belief. It keeps you going even when it feels like everything is stacked against you. It helps you see the light when everything around you is dark. Get strong. Belief is the fire that burns inside you, keeping you moving, keeping you striving, even when the path is unclear. Now here's the secret. Belief is something you cultivate. It's not something that just appears out of thin air. It takes time, it takes work. You have to put in the effort to build it, to nurture it, to protect it. You can't let the negativity of the world erode your belief in yourself. Every time someone tells you that you can't do it, every time you face a setback, You need to use that as fuel. Use that negativity to ignite your belief even more. Use it as a reminder that you are capable, that you are strong, and that you are worthy. So when the world doubts you, when life gets tough, and when everything seems impossible, remember this. The best thing in life is the belief that you can rise. And as long as you hold on to that belief, there's nothing you can't overcome. There's no dream you can't chase, no goal you can't achieve. It's all in your hands. It's all in your belief. So I challenge you today, don't let anyone or anything take that belief from you. Keep believing in yourself. Keep fighting for your dreams and keep pushing forward. Because as long as you believe, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Thank you. You see, the power of belief is not just a concept, it's the foundation upon which everything you want to achieve is built. Think about it. Without belief, there's no reason to take that first step. Without belief, there's no reason to keep going when the road gets tough. Without belief, the obstacles that seem insurmountable will seem even higher, and the goals that seem impossible will stay out of reach. But when you truly believe in yourself, something incredible happens. The world starts to open up. Doors you thought were locked swing wide open. Opportunities that seemed impossible become within your grasp. That's the power of belief. It's the key to unlocking your potential. But belief alone is not enough. You can't just sit around waiting for success to fall into your lap. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. You have to combine your belief with action. You have to put in the work, the effort, the grind. Believe me when I tell you, there's no substitute for hard work. There's no shortcut. You've got to put in the hours, day in and day out, and keep going even when you feel like giving up. It's not glamorous, it's not always fun, but it's necessary. Success doesn't care about your feelings, it only cares about your work ethic. But here's the thing, you're going to face setbacks. That's just the way it is. Life is not going to hand you a smooth road. You're going to have to create your own. And the road will be filled with challenges, failures, and moments of doubt. But that's where your belief will come in. When you fall, and you will fall, your belief in yourself will be the thing that picks you back up. It will be the thing that reminds you that failure is not the end, it's part of the process. Failure is a teacher. Failure teaches you lessons that success can't. It teaches you resilience, it teaches you perseverance, and it teaches you how to keep going when the going gets tough. When I say that you have to keep going, I mean it. I'm not talking about just trying hard for a little while and then quitting when things get rough. No, I'm talking about the kind of determination that won't let you give up. The kind of resolve that says, no matter how many times I fall, I will get up one more time. That's what separates the winners from the losers. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up. It's about how many times you get back up, and the more you get back up, the stronger you get. Every time you rise, you become more powerful, more focused, more determined. Everything is possible. But here's the secret. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to fight this battle on your own. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who challenge you, and who support you through the tough times. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to lean on others when you need to. But always remember, the belief in yourself must come from within. No one can believe in you more than you believe in yourself. You also have to understand that the path to success is not always going to look the way you expect it to. You might have a plan, but life has a way of throwing curveballs. Your journey may take unexpected turns, but as long as you keep that belief, you will find your way. Trust the process, trust the journey, and know that each step, each twist and turn is bringing you closer to the person you are meant to be. The destination may be different from what you imagined, but if you stay true to your belief, you will find that it's even better than what you originally envisioned. The thing about belief is that it doesn't just help you when things are going well. It sustains you when things are going badly, when the odds are stacked against you, when everyone around you says it's impossible. That's when your belief in yourself becomes the most powerful force in your life. It's what gives you the courage to stand tall when everything around you is crumbling. It's what keeps you moving forward when the world tells you to stop. It's what turns dreams into reality. So I want you to remember this. Believe in yourself, no matter what. Believe in your ability to rise above, to push through, to keep going. Believe in the power of your dreams and never let anyone or anything take that away from you. Because as long as you hold on to that belief, there's nothing you can't do. There's no challenge too big, no dream too impossible. Keep believing, keep fighting, and keep moving forward, because the best thing in life is knowing that you have the power to rise no matter what. Belief is everything. It's the difference between giving up and pushing through. It's the difference between settling for mediocrity and striving for greatness. It's the difference between accepting where you are and believing that where you are is not where you have to stay. Belief in yourself, in your potential, in your ability to overcome is the thing that drives you when everything else tells you to stop. Let's all work together on this day and apply the belief that we can. It's the fire that fuels your ambition and keeps your dreams alive even when no one else can see them. And let me tell you, when you have that belief, there's nothing that can stand in your way. But what does it really mean to believe in yourself? It's not just about thinking positively or hoping for the best. It's about knowing deep down in your soul that you have what it takes to overcome any obstacle. It's about having the strength to face your fears and the courage to keep going, even when the road ahead is uncertain. It's the kind of belief that doesn't depend on external validation. It doesn't rely on people telling you that you're doing a great job or that you're on the right track. No, it comes from within. It comes from knowing that you are capable of more than you've ever imagined, and that you are the only one who can make it happen. The 7 disciplines of leadership are here. Do you have the 7 ready? But let me tell you something else about belief. It's not always easy. There are going to be times when everything seems to be falling apart. There are going to be times when it feels like the universe is against you, and no matter how hard you try, you just can't catch a break. In those moments, your belief is going to be tested. But it's in those moments, when everything is dark and uncertain, that your belief has to shine the brightest. That your belief has to shine the brightest. Let's remember that everything seems to be falling apart. That's when you have to dig deep and remind yourself that this is not the end. This is just a chapter. And in that chapter, you're going to learn the lessons you need to take you to the next level. You see, failure is not something to fear. It's something to embrace. Because failure is the greatest teacher you'll ever have. Failure will show you where you need to grow, where you need to work harder, where you need to be smarter. Failure will build your character and make you more resilient. If you let it, failure will be the very thing that propels you towards success. So when you fail, and you will fail, don't be discouraged. Don't let it break your spirit. Let it build your resolve. Let it remind you that you are stronger than you think and that your journey is far from over. I can't tell you how many times I faced challenges that seemed insurmountable. I faced setbacks that would have made many people quit. But you know what kept me going? My belief in myself. And it wasn't just belief in my talents or my skills. It was belief in my ability to adapt, to learn, and to keep moving forward no matter what. Every time life knocked me down, I got back up. Every time I failed, I learned from it. Every time I was told I wasn't good enough, I proved them wrong. And you know what? You have that same power within you. I've seen people who had every reason to quit, every reason to give up, but they didn't. They kept going, and you know what happened? They succeeded. They made it through the darkest times because they believed in themselves when no one else did. They held on to their vision and kept working, even when the world doubted them. And that's the key. Belief is not just about having faith in yourself when everything is going well. It's about having faith in yourself when nothing else seems to be going your way. It's about trusting the process, trusting that your efforts will pay off, and knowing that your belief is stronger than any obstacle that stands in front of you. End quote. And the truth is, no one is going to hand you success. You have to earn it. You have to show up every single day, even when you're tired, even when you're frustrated, even when it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You have to keep going. And when you do, you will start to see the results of your hard work. You'll start to see the doors opening, the opportunities appearing, and the success that you've been working for finally becoming a reality. But it all starts with belief. So don't ever let anyone or anything tell you that you can't achieve your dreams. Don't ever let the negativity of others seep into your mind and make you question your worth. You are capable of greatness, and the best thing you can do for yourself is believe in that. Believe that you are worthy of success. Believe that you have the power to change your life. And believe that no matter how hard it gets, you will rise. Because the best thing in life is knowing that you can do anything you set your mind to, as long as you believe in yourself. Belief in yourself is not just a fleeting feeling. It's the backbone of your resilience, your persistence, and your ultimate success. It's the thing that will keep you going when the journey gets tough, when doubt creeps in, and when the world around you seems to be telling you to quit. But here's the truth. The moment you stop believing in yourself, you give up the power to shape your future. The moment you stop believing in your potential, you start losing the very thing that makes you unstoppable. So no matter what you face, no matter what challenges lie ahead, always remember to believe, not just in your abilities, but in your capacity to overcome anything. I can't stress enough how important it is to believe when no one else believes in you. There will be times when others doubt you, when they tell you that your goals are unrealistic, or when they make you feel like your dreams are too big. You know what? Let them doubt. Let them talk. Because what they don't see is the fire inside of you. The fire that pushes you to go beyond what's comfortable and to reach for more than what's easy. The negative self-talk, when you have that kind of belief, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. You've already decided that you're going to make it, no matter what. You've made the decision that your dreams are worth fighting for. And as long as you hold on to that belief, you will find the strength to keep moving forward. There's a powerful quote I love which says, "You are stronger than you think." And you know what? It's true. You are stronger than you think. You've got reserves of power and determination inside you that you don't even know exist until you're pushed to the limit. It's in those moments of struggle, when you feel like you can't go any further, that you find your true strength. That's when your belief in yourself will push you to keep going. That's when you'll realize that the strength you need was always there. You just needed to believe that you could tap into it. But here's the thing. Believing in yourself isn't about being arrogant or thinking you're better than anyone else. No. It's about recognizing your worth, your potential, and the fact that you deserve every opportunity for greatness. It's about knowing that you have the right to pursue your dreams just like anyone else, and that your journey is just as valuable. It's not about comparing yourself to others. It's about staying focused on your path, trusting that the steps you're taking are leading you somewhere meaningful, and knowing that you can weather any storm that comes your way. And when you do hit obstacles, and trust me, you will, you have to remind yourself that these are not signs that you're failing. These are just tests. Tests that will make you stronger and more capable. There's no such thing as a straight line to success. There will be detours, there will be roadblocks, but these moments are where you grow. They challenge you to find creative solutions, to dig deeper than you ever thought possible, and to keep going when every part of you wants to give up. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you become more powerful. Your belief strengthens, and you become more convinced that you're capable of handling whatever comes next. Keep going. You know, some of the most successful people in the world didn't start with everything. They didn't start with the best resources or the most opportunity. What they started with was a belief in themselves that couldn't be shaken. They started with the conviction that they would succeed, no matter how long it took or how many times they had to try again. And this belief wasn't passive. It didn't just sit there and wait for good things to come. It fueled action. It fueled effort. It fueled perseverance. That's what belief does. It drives you to do the work. It pushes you to take action when you feel uncertain. It tells you that as long as you keep moving forward, you are making progress. And progress is everything. It's not about achieving perfection or doing things flawlessly. It's about moving forward, one step at a time, and making consistent progress toward your goals. Some days that progress will feel small. Some days it will feel like you're taking one step forward and two steps back. But as long as you keep believing, as long as you don't quit, you will get there. Because belief is the fuel that keeps you going when you can't see the finish line yet. It's what tells you that even if you can't see the way, you will find it. You will make it through, and you will achieve what you set out to do. The line became Tyler. The apple became Tyler. You see, the greatest thing about belief is that it's limitless. It doesn't have a cap. It doesn't have an expiration date. You can believe in yourself as long as you're alive. And the more you believe in your ability to succeed, the more doors will open for you. The more you will attract opportunities, and the more you will be capable of achieving things that once seemed impossible. So keep believing in yourself, even when things are hard, even when the road is tough, because that belief is what will get you to the other side. And when you finally get there, when you finally look back at everything you've accomplished, you'll realize that the best thing you ever did was to believe that you could. Belief is the key that unlocks your true potential. It's the force that propels you forward when everything around you seems to be falling apart. It's the fuel that keeps your dreams burning, even in the darkest moments. The truth is, we all face obstacles, challenges, and moments of doubt. Life will test you in ways you never expected. But the one thing that can never be taken from you, the one thing that can carry you through the toughest storms, is your belief in yourself. If you have that belief in yourself, when you believe in yourself, you give yourself permission to keep moving forward no matter what. But what happens when that belief falters? What happens when you start doubting your abilities, your worth, your future? That's when you need to remind yourself why you started. You need to dig deep, find that spark of confidence, and reignite the belief that brought you to this point. It's easy to believe in yourself when things are going well. The real test is in the times when you're struggling, when you're not sure how you're going to make it through. Those are the moments when belief becomes your greatest ally. Belief isn't about having everything figured out. It's not about knowing exactly how things will turn out. It's about trusting yourself, trusting your ability to adapt, to grow, and to overcome. I want to tell you something important. Belief is not just a mental state. It's a mindset that you carry with you every single day. It's the way you approach challenges, the way you talk to yourself, the way you handle setbacks. Belief isn't passive, it's active. It's a choice you make every day to wake up, to show up, and to keep pushing forward, even when the road ahead is unclear. It's about looking at your obstacles and saying, I can handle this. I've handled worse. I will find a way to make it through. When you choose to believe in yourself, you set yourself up for success. Because belief drives action. That action is what sets the successful apart from those who never get anywhere. There's no magic formula. There's no shortcut. You have to put in the work. You have to be willing to do what others won't. You have to be willing to keep going, even when things get tough. And let me tell you, things will get tough. There will be times when you feel like you're giving everything you have and getting nothing in return. But if you keep believing, if you keep doing the work, success will come. It may not come as quickly as you want. It may not come in the way you imagined, but it will come. And when it does, you'll realize that the hardest times were the ones that shaped you the most, that made you who you are today. The world will try to convince you that success is for others, that it's not for people like you. But don't listen to that. Don't let the world's doubt become your reality. You are not defined by what others think of you, by their expectations, or by their limitations. You are defined by your belief in yourself. You are defined by your willingness to keep going when things get hard. Your journey is yours alone, and the only thing that matters is your belief that you can walk it, no matter how long or difficult the road may be. And let me remind you of something else. No one has the right to tell you what you can or can't do. No one has the right to tell you that your dreams are too big or that you're not capable of achieving them. People will doubt you, and that's okay. Let them. But you never, ever have to doubt yourself. You have everything you need to succeed inside of you. You have the strength, the resilience, and the capacity to achieve greatness. End of section 42. Recording by Michael Davis Walker. This story was broadcast live on the radio by the Audible app. You just have to believe it. You have to trust in yourself, even when the world doesn't. That's where your power lies. Your ability to keep going when others would have given up. And that power is unstoppable. In the end, what matters most is not what you have, but who you've become in the process. It's the growth, the strength, the resilience that you develop along the way. Your belief in yourself shapes your character, your actions, and ultimately, your success. So believe in yourself. Believe that you are worthy of everything you desire. Believe that you are capable of overcoming any obstacle. Believe that no matter how many times you fall, you will rise again. Keep believing, keep fighting, and keep moving forward. Because when you believe in yourself, there is nothing you can't achieve.